Oh, right, the elevator's in the way. Maybe this will help? Oh, there we go. And cool, there's a little floor bit here that slides into place. You know, on second thought, it's probably a good idea that that doesn't work, because if that called the elevator back up, we would be smushed. Oh, right, it's locked. There we go. I love how we feel this need to close all the doors behind us. Alright, I think I'm going to go and check out that first tusk we were looking at through the telescopes. The one that's over there. And to get there, let's go this way. We haven't been down this path yet with the stepping stones on it. What do you know? It's another one of these poles. And on that little rocky area over there, we can see yet another one. But that's not our main concern right now. We need to head over to the tusk over here. So here's a fun fact. You can see the observatory from this angle on this side of the island. And incidentally enough, this is the exact same angle from which you can see the observatory on the game's box cover. However, unlike the box cover, the entrance to the observatory is not positioned right here. It's positioned on the other side, so I'm not sure why the artists felt the need to do that. It is rather odd. But anyway, we've got more important things to worry about, like how to get in there. So, what's up with all the giant watermelon things here on the side? I mean, we can't step on them to get over there. It's not letting us. And we also can't shimmy around the rock either. Well, let's take a closer look around. There's got to be something we're missing. What is this thing? Ah, no, 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 no. This thing appears to amplify sounds, even if they're really far away, like the water and the whistling rock. You know, I'm just going to keep it on ocean winds. That's a pretty nice setting. So that's pretty cool and all, but how exactly does that help us, though? Well, maybe there's more stuff around here than meets the eye. Let's go down this ladder some more. If we can, there you go. This kind of reminds me of those super tall ladders from Riven. Over here we can see another entrance to that greenhouse structure. I guess we could have just taken the elevator down and just come out this way. You know, can we close this thing? I guess we can't. That really is a pointless lever. Why do they even have that lever? Alright. Somebody built a tent over here. Oh hey, it's a little guy. According to the strategy guide for this game, this little guy is called a squee. So that's what I'm going to call him from now on. But he doesn't seem to want to come out and play with us. Okay, that was an odd sound. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Man, look at the little guy go. He's just going to town on those little melons. Well, whenever he chirps, those things grow a little bit more bulbous. And if the ones up there would do the same thing, then maybe the path would expand enough that we could cross over to the other side. But, I mean, how are we going to carry all of that sound up there? I mean, we can't just pick him up and take him up there, can we? I mean, he's cute and all, but he can't come with me. Well, thankfully we do have something up there that can do the job for us. Let's see if we can aim this thing at the squee. There we go. I have no reason why, I have no idea why I find that so funny. I know I shouldn't have any reason for that, but it just cracks me up. And now we can walk in them. Hopefully that thing is going to keep on chirping, because if these things were tracked, we're in trouble. Ooh, so what's in here? Well, judging from that cage up there, looks like we might have found one of the 3 linking books that Atris mentioned in his message. This room definitely has a very distinctly green theme going on here. So how are we going to get to that book? Well, we've got a pedestal and we can slide 4 marbles around it. Well, that may not seem helpful, but we've seen something else that has 4 marbles on it. When we were sliding around the images on the scopes from the observatory, marbles moved around depending on our panning and zooming and focusing. So let's position the marbles to where they were when we looked out of the telescope that had the bird symbol on it. The innermost one was around here, and then the second one was that zooming one that was always down there. And then the third one, I believe, was down here somewhere. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is around here. Alright. And we've got a big, nice, thick book that leads to Idana. And it has the same bird symbol on it. Well, here goes nothing. Alright. Well, let's see what we're doing here. I trust there's going to be a way back to Jananan, considering that Savidro probably came here as well, and that this was intended as a lesson age course that worked in conjunction with Jananan. It definitely seems to have a very plant-based structure to it. From the flyby that we saw before linking in, it seems like we're in a giant tree. And this plant has a sort of lens. And hey, there's a Jananan book right there. Although that's all we can see, unfortunately. But we've got a little bit of an issue. That book's going to be inside that tangle of vines, and I can't see a way in there right now, so we're going to have to work to get to it, it seems. Of course it wouldn't be that easy, right? Man, I am digging this music. Ah, feel that ocean breeze. And right here we've got a spiral staircase plant. This would be kind of fun to climb in real life. Although, it's got a brother or cousin or something over there that's looking pretty withered and sad. Well, let's go up and see what's up top. I'm getting dizzy. Wait, what's that sound? I heard a noise. The camera turned, but... Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, the camera turned, but then it jerked over to the side for some reason. Let's take a look at that bird over there. It's a really huge bird. It looks deceptively small, but it's pretty far away. Aw, she's feeding her babies. Alright. They look pretty happy and content. And there's more stuff over here. We can get a closer look at this thing. Uh-oh, and the mother bird is off to find more food. You go, mama bird. Alright. Well, we can get a closer look at that withered plant over here. Well, here's where the issue is right here. This pod right here is pretty moist and would appear to have water or some kind of liquid in it. But this basin over here that the plant's connected to doesn't have any. Let's take a look at that other one. See if we can see if it has something similar. Yeah, over here we can see a basin that's filled up with water. So we're going to have to do something about that. Unfortunately, our hands aren't strong enough to break this thing. So we're going to have to find another way to make it happen. I just love the design of this place. It's quite varied in some ways. Like, this place is very dry, but other places look quite fruitful and more green. We've got another plant here that has another lens. This one is an orange tinted one. And through it we can see all kinds of things. But there's nothing really that we can do with this, so let's just leave it be for now. Let's see what we've got over this way. Some palm fans. And a button? Okay. How that works from a physics perspective, I have no clue. But hey, we uncovered the Jananin book. Or at least a Jananin book. It wasn't the one in that tangle of vines. But I guess if we ever get stuck here, we can always go back home. But we'll try not to get stuck, right? We know what we're doing. Let's just close this thing for now. Alright, so other than reveal the book, what did we really accomplish by doing that? I mean, we can't get over there to whatever that thing is. Well, through here, the sun is shining. We can now see that the sun is hitting this plant, and it wasn't earlier when these palm fans were blocking it. So, does that make a difference? Aha! It looks like this plant focuses the sunlight like a magnifying glass, so I wonder if we could use this with our pod over here. Maybe we can break it. There we go. That is some very fast growth. Alright, well, we've opened up the path to the next area, so let's go ahead and move on. And prepare to get even more dizzy. I think this one's even longer.